guys. Welcome to November's Spirit Scopes with psychic mediums Tara Diana and, of course, the beautiful Nancy Christine Brady. Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you, honey. How are you?
I am lovely. It's Halloween. It's my favorite time of the year.
Oh, me too. I think I prefer Halloween above Christmas. I'm going to be honest. It's my favorite holiday, my favorite season. I love the fall.
I am a big fall person. I'm a November baby. So fall just kind of is my vibe. I love the leaves falling. I love how it gets a little crisp and cool. I don't love rain and I don't love snow, but I love the coolness of it. And here's what's super cool is I love Halloween for a completely different reason than I love Christmas. So, I mean, those are my two times. Christmas for me is all about family and baking and
Yes.
I
Yes.
love giving. I love giving gifts. I don't mind receiving, but I love giving gifts. But Halloween for me is all about the celebration of, All Hallows Eve. It's Samhain. It is the turn of the year for some of us. Then we fall right into November 1st is All Saints Day. So I get to honor the deities I work with, like Kuan Yin and Archangel Michael. And then we fall right into the next day is the Day of the Dead. So All Souls Day, which is all about honoring our loved ones on the other side. And the veil is the thinnest. There's so much fun and goodness in these like 3 days. We're just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And
Definitely.
we had a great event. You were the sexiest witch I have ever seen.
Thank you. It was a blast. And for those of you who didn't attend, definitely check out our Facebook group because Tara posted a bunch of really great photos there. People didn't recognize me because I had a brown wig on and I had my contacts in. So you didn't recognize me.
I was like, hey. That was awesome. Okay, let's get to it. November is a big month. We are getting ready to start to head into winter, into solstice. So November carries a lot of powerful energy, specifically in the sense of us finishing our harvesting. So it's the beaver moon for the full moon in November, and that's all about going into your little lodges and gathering all your stuff, much like a bear, right? Going into your cave, making sure you have enough food. So because solstice is all about hibernation, so we're preparing in this month. What deck are you using, Lovey? What's your deck today?
I'm going to use my favorite one, Spirit of the Animals Oracle.
I love that. I love that deck. And you know what? That's not the deck I thought we were talking about beforehand, Boo.
Oh,
yeah. So I have a different animal deck by 𝐒𝐏𝐈𝐑𝐈𝐍 that I am totally in love with, and I thought it was
that's a good one too.
Animal, but anyway, all the cards I have so many, it's ridiculous. So today I'm using the Green Witch Oracle. This is the fun deck. You guys have heard me use this before. This is the deck I had no idea what it actually was when I bought it. I just like the symbols because I have those tattooed on me. I was like, yay, it's a witchy. And it's all about potatoes. It's all about potatoes and it's all about flowers. And it's just so funny, but I feel like it's now part of me. So let's do this. Nancy, let me just say something really quick. November and talking about honoring those on the other side. This is a really great time for you guys in November to do a little bit of reflection on those that you have lost, those that you have loved, and those that you that have crossed over. So November's energy should be a little bit about reflection, right? Going back a little bit and do feel and validate your emotions. If you're feeling that you're still in grief or mourning, validate it, own it. If you're feeling like you just want to celebrate this individual or individuals that were in your life and you want to send out that joy and love and say, I'm thinking of you, friends, do that too. This is a great time of year to do that.
Love that. Love that. All right, let's get to our messages. I'm going to go first today. I'm going to go to Cancer. And I am not going to go to Cancer. I'm going to go to Aries.
Going to Cancer.
I just jumped way ahead there. Okay, we're going to do Aries.
I'm like, we're starting with Cancer? Okay.
I don't know. I'm just going to, let's do bingo. We're going to do horoscope bingo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, Aries. For you guys, you got Eagle, which is mastery. Now, I love this card for you guys. This is really about embracing your spiritual journey that you're on, embracing that inner wisdom, letting go of the past, right? The past is the past. Learn from it. Say, thank you, lessons. I validate you. I see you. I acknowledge you. And then move forward. Don't harbor the resentment. Don't harbor anything like that. Just take the lesson, appreciate it with gratitude, and then move forward and soar high with those wings. Take that wisdom, that knowledge that you've learned, and just master whatever it is that you're wanting to work on right now, whether that be a project at work, whether that be a spiritual development, whatever it is that you're focusing on. Take it forward and use that. Inspire yourself and inspire others with that. So I'm going to do that with Aries.
Oh, I like that last little bit. You know, when we do the work on ourselves, in essence, we are really doing the work so that everyone else can feel that the work can be done.
Yeah.
We're not doing it for them, but
Yeah.
it affects them. It's like that good energy thing. Nancy's vibing high. I'll come into the space. I'll be like, oh, Nancy, you know, it's that good energy.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Taurus. Taurus, this is you, Nancy. I like this.
That's me.
This is vitality. This is the thing. You know, I'm going to laugh with every card, right? So this is vitality.
Yes.
This is big. So let's talk about it for a second. Vitality is, you know, you talked about mastery. Vitality is that ability to do it with a zip and zim and really be abundant in what you're doing. So Taurus, you should be looking at, you know, what is giving you life? What is feeding your soul? What is filling your cup? All those phrases. This is you being in this space of looking at your inner strengths and going, wait a second, I know what makes me happy. I know what makes me feel like I'm getting it done, right? I'm thriving. So look at what is around you that you can shift and change to ensure that you are feeling powerful in who you are and what you are doing around you. Amazing card. Who knew Fig was all about vitality? I did not. We'll take it. I'm going to leave that with you, Taurus.
That's a great one. I love that. So Gemini, you got Cat, which is all about independence. And this, you know, cats are natural healers. So for those of you that have kitty cats, you know, they can walk into a room, they will naturally heal our energy. They will balance our chakras without us even knowing about it. They're fantastic. So what is it that you can call on cat energy this month and just say, hey, I need your help healing me. I need your help healing others. And then take that independence that is cat and focus on that. Focus on that inner strength and that inner confidence. I mean, cats are wonderful for that. There's very few cats that you can't go, oh yeah, look at that cheeky minx, like so saucy and independent and confident. They're just wonderful little creatures. So call on that energy for this month. It's really about not needing to go with the crowd. You don't have to even stand out, right? So if it's a time within that you need to take some reprieve and just go with it and have that independence and that alone time, do it. Whatever is going to float your boat, whatever is going to recharge you, okay? And then just really harness that independence and that confidence that cat carries. So I'll leave that with Gemini.
Nancy, who has a cat that lives in her bathroom?
I love your cat. I tell you, I have to share a story really quickly, friends. So I went over to Tara's house and I said, can I use the washroom? She's like, yeah. So I go in there. I'm like, oh, and I hear her laughing in the living room. I'm like, there's cat in here. And she's just giggling away. And she's like, oh yeah, that's McKitty. And I'm like, she lives in there. I'm like, oh, this is hilarious. Like, and she's as old as dirt, this cat. She's the most precious, beautiful little thing ever. And she talks to you while you're sitting and having a pee. It's lovely. And she just has this little conversation and she's the cutest little thing.
So just quickly, everyone, Moki is 18 years old. She's a black cat and she's just absolutely, you know, she's really come into her own as she's gotten older. And she, about 4 years ago, and I'm not kidding you, dragged her bed into, I also have 3 dogs, and she does not like dogs. She's the queen of the castle in my house. Those dogs curtail to her. There's no choice, but she's not interested in them. So she dragged her bed into the bathroom and put it right by the vent, and that's where she'll come out to use the litter box or to, antagonize the dogs a bit. And my pit bull is so desperate to be friends with her, so desperate that when she hears Moki come out of the bathroom, she'll leap up in the air and she'll run towards her. And then Moki will be like, "I'm not today, Satan, not today." And Moki or Honey will stop dead in her tracks, turn around and pretend like she was actually going to have a drink of water. It's so funny. Right. Anyway, let's get on with this, or we're going to be here all day. So we are moving into Cancer. See, I got Cancer. Oh, that's well, I am doing the Cancer. Okay, we're too giddy today. Today is about being happy and joyful in the moment. It's almost Halloween. Passion. Now, it's funny, when I saw the fig, I actually thought it was a beet. I had to read the card, but now I've got beet. And we're talking about passion. So Cancer, you're emotional and you're loving in all the ways. Intuitive, you're imaginative, you've got all these beautiful things. So passion should come to you easy. But I fear that they're asking you to be passionate in a bit of a different way. So you are most likely needing to up your game. So looking at things like your career, maybe even your relationship, and I'm going to use vitality, but revitalize that passion for what you're doing, what you're experiencing. So this may be a little bit of a low. There's been a lull for you possibly in October, in whatnot. There may have been a low, and they're asking you to reevaluate and to feel the passion again. When we are passionate about an experience, a person, a circumstance, a job, whatever, then we are really able to make the connections we need to make to get that job done right, to create the love and the harmony that we want to. So the passion is important, and most people go through their lives in kind of a bit of a dip in that. They just settle. Well, Spirit is telling you, don't settle, Cancer. Get on it. Create that beautiful passion and feel it within you. Your heart will thank you for it.
Nice. I love that. So as much as I had said to Gemini about independence and going within, Leo, you guys are going on an adventure. So you got Orca, which I love orcas. They have just an incredible energy. They travel swiftly and silently, but when they do, they sing from their heart. They have beautiful songs. And this is really about you embracing adventure, going on a journey, getting out of your comfort zone. I don't mean even necessarily that you have to get up and go to Europe kind of journey, but what are you going to do that's going to take you out of that comfort zone? What are you going to do that's going to take you to that next step and confidence in your journey? And, with whales, they travel in a pod, they travel in a pack. So call in all those people that you love and say, hey, let's go do this. Let's even just get out and go for a coffee, right? Go for a walk in the forest. This is really about getting out there, doing something different, and just enjoying the journey. So I'm going to leave that with Leo.
I love that. I say go to Europe if you can. Just go. Okay.
Well, true. I mean, if you can, why not?
Exactly. So Virgo, these cards are actually making me hungry. I've got lime. We've got lime for Virgo, and it's luck. So this is a great month for you guys. You Virgos, you should be getting lotto tickets. You should be doing all that fun stuff, because apparently you're sitting in a stage of expansion and abundance. So this is, if you see an opportunity that feels good for you, jump in it. If you feel like you need to play a little bit in the stocks, be gentle with yourself and careful, but maybe put $1 in and see what happens. This is the time to kind of take a little bit of risk, because the energy around you is supporting that. I'm always careful with the luck card, though, because people go a little bit wiggy when you give them the luck card, and they're like, oh, so, don't spend $200 on, the Lotto Max or the scratch and wins, and don't put $200,000 into a stock that you're not super clear on. But go a little bit outside of the box, you guys, and just take a chance and see how that plays out for you. You may find that once you feel that abundance and that luck energy, you can manifest the proper tools into the next intention you set in abundance and luck. So I'm going to leave that.
Wonderful. I love that. Libra, you guys got Deer, which is all about love. And this is really a lot about self-care.
Oh,
right?
I love this.
Yeah, it's about loving yourself, that gentleness. I want to invite you to treat yourself the way you would treat others that you love, and do that self-love to yourself, right? We tend to tell ourselves a lot of hard stories. We tend to be hardest on ourselves. And Deer is coming in as a reminder, hey, it's time to be gentle. You can be majestic and amazing, but you can also be gentle and go forward with that power that Deer carries with them. I mean, just think the power it takes for a deer to jump over a fence, right? But see the light within yourself and celebrate that light, because that's what this love message is for you for November.
Oh, I love that. Lana's a Libra, and I think she's feeling all those feels. So Lana being my daughter. So that is awesome. Let's go straight to Scorpio, to me. And you're going to laugh. Anyone who is a good friend of mine from way back knows that I cannot eat a raw carrot for love or money. My mother destroyed my ability to eat raw carrots by forcing me to when I was little. Bless you. Mom's still with me, but Mom, no raw carrots. I can't eat raw broccoli. I can't eat raw cauliflower. It's crazy what childhood trauma does to you. But I got carrot, guys, and I got clarity. So as a medium, clarity is extremely important for us to be able to perceive the messages the way we need to give them with the confidence that we need to give them to other people. But clarity in the mundane, in the muggle world, comes from a place of being sure that you are on the right path. And if you don't feel that you are making good choices or right decisions, sitting down and really looking at what you are trying to accomplish and getting that clarity. It's very much a root. Carrot is a root type of chakra balancing, getting down to the focus, the understanding, being present so that you can really do the work, do the research on why you're not getting it, write the pros and cons, take a look at what is not feeling stable. That's the word that comes. I was going to say settled. I was trying to make it a root kind of thing, but sit in that, if you're not feeling settled, if you're not feeling stable, if you're not feeling that you've got the knowledge and wisdom that you need to move forward, take a look and find the clarity so that you can make those steps forward, friend.
Love that for Scorpio. Sagittarius, you guys got squirrel. And I love squirrels. I have a little mama squirrel that lives in my tree out front, and I love watching her prepare. This is all about preparing. What is it that you are working hard for? And gathering all the facts, think of squirrels. They gather all their little nuts, they hide them away, and it never ceases to amaze me how they always find them. But this is really about you preparing, right? Being ready for the next step of that journey that you're going to go to. And don't let distractions take you off course, right? Unfortunately, right now, this is going to be a little bit of independent work, right? So you can certainly call in your friends and family and loved ones to help you, but Spirit's saying, no, you know what, guys, this is a little bit of an independent journey right now on the preparations that you're doing for the next step of where you're moving to. So do it with dignity and grace, hold your head high in confidence, and know that you've got all those little nuts and everything hidden away that you can pull on as resources when you do get to that next step of the journey. So I'm going to leave that with you for Sagittarius.
That is awesome. Let's move right into Capricorn. Here is a great card, and it is abundance, and it's grape. And so when I tapped in, when I first pulled the card, I was like, oh, another abundance card. And I was like, no, this is way different. I want you to look, that's a bunch of grapes, right? This is a bunch of grapes. And we are moving into the season of family gatherings, you know, in the States, it'll be Thanksgiving, in both, well, it's Christmas coming up, all that energy of family gatherings. And we have not had family gatherings in the way we are used to for a couple of years now due to COVID. So this card to me represents that bunch of grapes is like bringing people into your space in a safe way. You know, being able to say, you know what, Nancy, we didn't celebrate Christmas last year. You and I are going to go out and do a cookie exchange, right? With ourselves, just the two of us. You make chocolate chip, I'll make cookie, right? We're going to do something, but they're asking you to gather. They're asking you to find your people that maybe you haven't seen in a while and make that, you know, Nancy, you talked about getting together for a coffee. This is the same kind of thing. The abundance comes with the love and light of being with people who you respect, you honor, that you share laughter with, you share love, you share wisdom, knowledge. That's the abundance I feel for Capricorn with this particular card.
I love that.
That is
that. All right, Aquarius, you guys got pronghorn, which is an adorable little deer. And this particular one is all about action. Okay, so as much as everyone else is planning previously, you guys are being called to action. So everything that you were laying the foundation for, everything you were doing the work for, now is the time to seize the day. Go forward with confidence, knowing that you have laid all the proper foundation and that you've done all the work, so that the decision that you're about to make and the actions you're about to take are going to work out just wonderfully. It's really about also using your intuition with this one. You know, when you think deer are predominantly a prey animal, right? So they're constantly working on that attention to their intuition. Is harm coming? Is this coming? Is that? You don't have to worry about that because you've already done all the planning for stuff that could go wrong, but focus on the intuition as you move forward on what the right direction is to take a step left or take a step right, but definitely move forward right now. So I'm gonna leave that with Aquarius.
I love that. I got chive. I have got more food. I've made a salad, a fruit salad. You know, a little bit of lime dressing and chives. So divination. This is for Pisces. Divination. This is a really powerful card. I don't know what chives have to do with divination. Let's just be honest. I don't have a clue. But the divination card means bringing yourself into alignment. It means connecting with all that is in the metaphysical and the spiritual world. So this is a great time to reground, to center your chakras, to be balanced in the moment, to work in the power of three being body, mind, and spirit, because spirit wants you to. They want to anchor you. They want to center you in that space, and they will give you the tools. And that's what's super cool, is that when you trust spirit, when you believe wholeheartedly that you are working with the divine feminine, the masculine energy, when you are working with loved ones, elders, ancestors, source, creator, God, goddesses, whatever you want to call it, when you know you are working with them, they will always give you the tools. And they want to give you the tools because they want you to do some work on their behalf. So open up to spirit, because allow them to come through with that beautiful white light. It will always be positive, the work that they ask you to do. And the work is on yourself. And then when you work on yourself, it will move forward and it will affect everyone around you in a positive and beautiful light. So there you go, Pisces. That's all yours, beautiful. Get it. That brings us to the end, Nancy.
I love it. I love it. What a great message. Yeah, and a lot of good messages came through for this month. So I'm excited to see what happens with everyone, and wish them an amazing November. It's going to be a good month.
And don't forget, guys, drop us a comment. Drop us a comment in the YouTube. Come to our sites. Nancy, how do they reach you?
NancyChristineBrady.com or at Nancy Christine Brady on Instagram and Facebook. And then, of course, our group.
Yes, the Spirit Essence Collective. It's a private Facebook group. Everyone's welcome to come into it, and we do messages, we do inspirational chats, we answer questions. It's a really great place to gather for individuals that are looking to develop their intuition, to grow, or just to be a part of a spiritual community without any kind of expectation or judgment. Also, please reach out to us at www.spiritessencebytaradiana.com. The newsletter is out there. All the events that we have going on, specifically the November 16th, the Spirit of Healing. Nancy will be there. I will be there. Sophia Soraya will be there. 𝐒𝐏𝐈𝐑𝐈𝐓. It's going to be a big event. We have vendors, we have practitioners, and Ricky's going to open the event with her drumming and Tibetan bowls. Soraya's going to provide a group healing, and I will do messages from the other side. November 16th, please go to the website, Spirit Essence by Tara Diana, click special event. And if you want to send me a private message to info@spiritessencebytaradiana.com and put the word spicy in there, I will give you a special little something to get you to our event. So that's it. That's what we got going on, girl. So
Love it.
I see you all the time, so I will talk to you soon. To everyone else, come and visit us. Join that Facebook group. You won't regret it. There's a lot of good stuff in there. And Nancy's in there every Wednesday doing Wisdom Wednesday. Jody Ann's in there on Tuesdays doing Tarot Tuesday when life allows her to. Christy Abel is talking about Mindful Mondays. And of course, I'll pop in there with all sorts of goodies for everyone. So Spirit, Nancy and I, we love you all. Nancy, I love you to the moon and back.
Ditto girl, love you back. And everybody have a good November. We'll hopefully see you at our event.
And I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to do a shout out to the Spirit Essence show. Go back and watch. Nancy did the last, I think it was 2 weeks ago, Nancy was on with me. I'm just about to record with professional personal trainer, Jackie Reese. She's coming on. She's going to talk about why a body is so important, our vessel in our spiritual work. So come and join us there too. Check us out on YouTube, subscribe. We are now closing off. Love you, Nancy. Bye-bye.
Love you too.